Bob John. My man. Zero. Bob John. Good morning. Mm. How y'all doing?
Morning Rico. Hope y'all got some sleep and feel better.
I did get some sleep. I feel great. I slept. Don't worry. I do feel. I feel better. A lot better. Note to self. Don't drink as much coffee as I drank. I drank way too much damn coffee. Hmm. I didn't think it would affect me as much as it did, y'all. But it did. Oh boy, it did. That shit had me awake. How we all doing? Prince of King, Goofy Boy, Zero, Bob John. Y'all worried about me. How y'all doing? Zero, did you get any sleep? Bob John, did you?
Good, was just getting whooped on Warzone but it was fun.
Well, as long as you're having fun. That's all that matters. As long as you're having fun. I knew that was gonna be a good show, Bob John. I knew it. Alright, let's go. Ashley Valentine, good morning.
Souls alone as the light left. I was there, less alone.
You're a spirit of compassion.
My own name. But what of theirs? 3 I've found, felled by demon claws, murdered. A connection I cannot see. I have impressions. But if I learn more, answers might unfold.
Dragon Age
This
Veilguard
one,
still, Ashley.
green against
Jaria,
grey
Bailey,
stone.
good morning.
Rain, nourish, how she watched it bloom. Find who she was.
How we doing, y'all? Solve the bridge murders. Can do. You too, Jariel. Have a great day at work. Take it easy, Jariel. Be safe, be healthy, you know the score.
Oh, someone's selling cheese. We do need supplies for the kitchen. Nev, is this a good place to shop?
It's not bad. I'll make sure we get a good deal before we leave.
It was a pleasure to serve.
Wood, tools, woodworking supplies. Take a look. Always here to provide for your needs.
I need money.
Fruit, vegetables, I've got the best fruit in the market. Ask anyone.
Let's see. I hope today is a good day, y'all. We'll say it's Wednesday, we're halfway through the week. Let's make today a good day.
We've got a trail. We just need to follow it.
Goodbye, dude. Happy Wednesday, my brother. Good morning.
Hortensia. She was a gardener.
Green against grey. In debt,
Good
desperate,
morning, my brother.
but still found hope. There are others. I would know more of them.
Hell yeah, Bob John. I gotta watch some gameplay and video and story of it myself, but I would love to play that game. And goodbye, dude. I am, to answer your question, goodbye, dude. I'm not as excited to play Wilds as I thought I'd be, if I'm being honest with you. I'm just not. Not yet, at least. Maybe later, but right now I don't want to play it. I'm just not enthusiastic about playing it at all.
Still damaged after those shots from the palace.
I guess we get demons all day.
Yep, you're probably gonna end up doing exactly that. Goodbye, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Fuji! Olo! But I do look forward to that, goodbye, dude. When I finally do pick Wilds back up, especially when the more in-game content gets released, I look forward to playing with you. Brandon Chu, good morning. It's going well, Brandon Chu. Got good people here. How about yourself? I don't let it cover my face in conversations, Kuji, but I do like it. Flips Meal, good morning. I love this game too. Trust me. Trip, good morning. Thank you for locking alive. How are you today? And Brandon, make sure you get some sleep, my brother. Please. Cam Wheat, good morning. Thank you for locking alive. How you doing, Cam Wheat? And happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm doing great. Thank you. Slept really good last night. For once. So I feel rested and ready for the day. I feel entirely rested and ready for what the day brings. Like college, I have to go on base today. Just look forward to that, y'all. I have to pick up a bunch of equipment that's being decommissioned. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, Kuji, if you got a headache, take some ibuprofen and go to sleep. That's what I did last night. I had a headache from staying awake so much. So I took some ibuprofen, it calm my brain down, and I was able to sleep.
I met a shadow dragon once.
Now there's a nice shot.
What are we all getting up to today?
I met a shadow dragon once. Or, I think I did. I mean, they didn't say they were probably a good idea, but I was pretty sure.
Why is that?
Most Tevinter are condescending,
Kicked in
even the
yet?
nice
Oh,
ones,
very well.
but they weren't. And you remind me of them. So, it makes sense.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, goodbye, dude. This game is awesome. Truly. Yes, I did. Cordova's 2-sword was cool. Is cool as fuck. The super bleed sword. I love it. Oh, you got time. Goodbye, dude. You got time to chill. I appreciate you chilling with me until it's time for you to go to work. Once again, Cam Week, thank you for the follow.
And another
Enjoy your stay.
Fenrirel altar.
Ghost Girl, good morning. Yeah, goodbye, dude. This game is way better than decent, at least in my opinion. It's more than just a decent game.
Watch ahead.
Lucky shot. Fire.
Necroville, let's go.
Now it's your turn.
gonna beat that fucking thing. This motherfucker gave me trouble for a while in my first playthrough. Well, this motherfucker gave me trouble for a while.
Company, get ready.
Good morning, Dream Master. I can take this fucker. One thing I will say, I know I'm being too aggressive. I'm a rogue. I should be less aggressive. I'm not a warrior anymore. Silent Shadow, good morning.
Clear out.
You gotta move.
Now it's your turn.
Oh shit. I was doing so good. I couldn't parry that? Ah, I hate being squishy. I'm trying, goodbye, dude.
Looks like we're doing this.
your gods, we won't be stopped.
We're getting good at this.
This'll open the way.
Beautiful. Let's go, goodbye, dude. Let's fucking go. I know what I'm doing. Oh, goodbye, dude. I saw something on Twitter about a new indie game that's made by indie developer with a monster, the horror game where the monster is actually tracking you, the streamer, on your camera. So you have to hide from the monster as, like, you have to physically hide from the monster and be quiet because the monster is actually tracking your camera, not just your character. Sounds interesting in concept, but like, how does that work? It's like you can hide. What if your character isn't hiding? Gal Ryuki, long time no see. Yeah, I didn't get it either. I was like, wait, how does that work? You have to hide yourself and be quiet. Like, shut the fuck. You have to hide yourself and shut the fuck up. Mr. McGuire, good morning. Same here to both of y'all. Retire and win the lottery, come the fuck on. That would be groovy. I'm sorry, what is work kicking your ass, Vincent? Oh, I'm not doing. Oh, I hate stealth. I absolutely loathe stealth in games, Vincent. I'm the worst at it. Not a fan of it. I'm the worst. I am the worst at stealth. I am an embarrassment to all rogues, to all rogues everywhere. But when I finally figured out how stealth works in Baldur's Gate 3 as a rogue, the motherfucking rogues do some stupid fucking damage, dog. It's crazy. Like, if you actually figure out the fucking stealth mechanic, you can fuck shit up. It's hard though. Yes, it is hard. It is definitely a hard thing to pull off. But other than that, Vincent, how you doing today? Happy boy, good morning.
Another demon killing.
doing today, boss man?
Watch ahead.
We're under fire.
Great shot, Nab.
Oh shit, Vincent, be sure to moon. Miss McGuire, be sure to come here during your birthday. So happy birthday.
Stop this blinding me.
Come here Wednesday birthday. Mason, not Moon, Mason. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. How you doing, Mason? Happy early birthday, Vincent. Actually, Vincent, I'm gonna say to you right now. Just in case you're not here for your birthday. I don't blame you. Audio's louder than my voice. Give me a second. Alright. I lowered the volume again, so let me see if that helps. Take care, Vincent. Happy early birthday to you, brother. Mason,
Compassion.
you there?
This one. Curiosity undimmed. Just one more answer. Truth and story beneath the ruins. Find who he was. I will find you then.
Silent Shadow, good morning.
There's a trail. We can follow it.
Property of Marcus, scholar.
Story beneath the ruins. Fear for the future. And yet, he continued. For himself and for her. A faint connection begins to bind them. We must find the third.
Oh, goodbye, dude. I've made a decision. I was planning on getting a car, a cheap car. Yes. I was planning on getting a cheap car
That
as well
veil
as
bubble
paying
Rook and Harding found you in.
you and
How
others
often
back
do those happen in
and the
Arthur?
debts from my ex-wife and giving her money.
Often,
But I think I'm just
never.
gonna focus all
Depends
fires
on
on
the day,
paying
and
all the debts
they're
and paying
unpredictable.
all
And with
the debts
Elrenon
that
and
I owe.
Gillinan loose, who knows what might get twisted up.
And
Well, isn't that
yeah,
a
no,
treat?
the shit needs to be paid.
Inherent
So
instability
everyone
and
needs to be
survival
paid.
uncertainty
Everything
aside,
needs to be paid.
they really
So
are
I'm gonna hold off on getting a
fascinating.
car just a little bit longer.
I'll take your word for it.
I give it another month or two. So everything and everyone is paid off.
Up there.
Ale, whiskey,
Just a little, I can go just a little bit longer without a car. It's not gonna kill me. School's going well. Doing my home. I got 2 classes and just doing my homework. Hating every second of it because I forgot how much I hated homework.
Demons. It looks like another victim.
We need to chase this down. Got you covered.
Great Valara.
I absolutely forgot how much I hated homework.
The spirit of compassion. And another murder victim.
This one. A roof denied. Eyes skim over. Yet a world smudged in shadow. So beautiful. Find who he was.
Yep. I'm strong, Storm P, but I'm squishy. I'm strong but squishy. I don't like being squishy, Storm P. Abby, good morning. Nope. Nothing over here.
Charcoal drawings by someone named Evander.
A world smudged in shadow. He drew Docktown's darkness, but also its light.
Not
All
yet, goodbye,
those
dude.
I
Not
found, I held a hand as the light left.
Do you know something about the murder victims? What connected them?
Each was desperate. Each heard a whisper that tempted them, and each turned away. They defied the one who called them. The demons we saw were merely minions. Too late for these. But now I can watch and protect others.
Wendigo Gabby, good
Something
morning.
larger
Zero, welcome back.
stirs, calling the desperate. I cannot see what. No, the hope you bring Docktown thwarts it, and may you continue.
cat. Demand to feed you.
Ooh, 3 more levels, and I will be. And I'll be a duelist. Ooh. Take care. Take care. Goodbye, dude. Have a good day at work, my brother. Otto, good morning.
Supplies for your woodworking. Best of the city.
Fresh cheese curds? Best vegetables in Dogtown.
They're good, right? Oh, easy, man. Oh.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varric too, right here in Docktown.
Nothing like coming back to the city.
You miss it.
Is it weird if I say yes?
We've all got our hang-ups.
There are people here who matter to me. Who will always matter to me.
It doesn't let go easy. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's cereals, too. All right.
So, before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs are worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me. Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get started.
We'll take a paper, thanks.
Best word in Dogtown.
This one quotes several magisters, several lies.
How did you fall in with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished. The Shadows brought me in after that.
The Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
One, please.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's easier.
But you like us, right?
You're all right.
Another rebellion? Here's what we know. What happened in Marnus Pell? First-hand account.
One paper, thanks.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
You've got a good eye. I'm starting to think my good...
Pizza Far 2, good morning.
Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev.
Alec?
Oh, if you say it's... thanks, I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Rook. And if I wanted overpriced charms, I'd go to Tuller's on the narrow road.
Local. Who do you think sold them to her? What about you, Nev? You cost me a sale there.
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate? Personally?
Don't tell me you're surprised.
With you? I thought surprise was a given.
Careful. Surprises here lead to trouble.
Trouble's not always a bad thing.
All right. Come on. If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
You will be mine, Nev.
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
Viper spotted at a local fish fry.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
That's how you stay out of trouble.
The latest
No,
chapter is here.
but it's the best shot you've got.
We'll take one.
One of Belle's cereals. Great.
Read the latest.
You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I should have said no.
The real news in Docktown. Get it here. Scandal and enchantment. Read it here first. The real news in Docktown. Get it here. Scandal and enchantment. Read it here first. The real news in Docktown. Get it here. Scandal and enchantment. Read it here first.
It's well made.
I came down for it.
Get it here.
I'm told Docktown is a discreet place to shop.
Okay.
Circle District Gossip.
Scandal and enchantment. Read it here first. The real news in Docktown.
Thanks.
Get it here.
I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Doing all right? Huh? Scandal and enchantment. Read it here first.
Catch a show with the cobbled swan later?
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
You! This fish won't eat itself. I said next time you were here it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
Twilight, good morning. Hello.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No.
Of course, once I got the money for it, of course.
I just have
I ain't got the money for it right
bad
now.
habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
How you doing today, Twilight?
I'm the
Make a new
same
pair
way.
of pants. I
Taking
dig
jobs
it.
that go wrong. I'm basically a walking disaster.
So you're saying I'm a disaster?
I'm saying you're not alone.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt, petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal's serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
Moolah, good morning. Sorry, I was reading something. Something
We
depressing.
got
But
it
I'll be
over
okay.
our heads, didn't we?
Same old story.
The gods weren't a twist.
I've seen worse.
Then I'm glad you stuck around.
Misery loves company.
Twilight, I love flirting with Ned. She's so fun.
Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
The deeper currents.
Oof. Twilight, what you got planned for today, girl?
The spirits are returning.
We're saving their home.
What does spirits spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
Warp stresses, come digging. That's certainly a way to describe it. That's certainly a way to describe it. I love it.
They're dug in here. The Venatori must be after something nearby. Let's get it first.
Good one.
Look left. Ready. That's one for us. The face.
We're getting good at this.
Take out those crystals. We cut off the power they're channeling.
Foul Heart, good morning. I know. But I'm not ready to play it just yet.
Watch ahead.
We're under fire.
Just not ready.
Here we go.
Rain! Enemy to fire!
Take your shot. Time to finish it.
Don't have that scratch. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm missing some context here. You might have got filled. It's on sale. It's not free. Gotcha. It's weird how it's free on PS Plus but on sale on Xbox. Good morning, Nina. How we doing today, Nina? Hey, Veilguard, I'm sorry you can't get this game. But one day when you can, please do. It's absolutely worth your time and money.
Here we go!
Nice below.
All right, that goes to you.
In the middle of unpacking. I'm digging. Toasty, good morning. Did you already move, Veilguard?
There. Mandatory can't lock us out anymore.
Good morning,
Watch
Toasty.
ahead.
Mandatory built that.
Maybe from components they found here so they could seal up the doors.
Better apartments? Hell yeah. Yeah, the spider boss is surprisingly not that hard to beat. Twilight. When I fought her, I was honestly pleasantly surprised by how easy she was. Like, she wasn't nearly as complex as I thought she would be. Oh, she runs. Oh boy, does she run. Nina, I'm doing alright. I'm a bit tired, but I'm alright. I feel like my brain's finally coming down from all that fucking coffee I drank. Age the Veilguard. How you doing today, True Blue? Yeah, oof. How you like an insect glaive? Because I've heard a lot of OG insect glaive users are not happy with the new changes. Like at all. They're not happy with this shit. True Blue, this is Dragon Age Veilguard, and this game is good, yes. I highly recommend it. It's currently free on PS Plus.
I command it! Attack!
Strike now for our masters!
Ranged incoming.
Now it's your turn.
Ranged incoming.
Look out! Nice move. I've got the setup, you do the rest. All set. Got him the range. Well, that's done.
That was rough. That was a rough fight. I need more sleep.
That's another barrier down. And another Fen Harel altar.
By the way, I do apologize for talking
Eyes open.
too much. I am. What? Still gonna try
Got
it.
it from a distance.
Still kinda tired. I need to go brew a fresh pot of coffee.
Under fire. Watch it.
Ranged incoming.
There. That's what the Venatori are after. That wolf statuette. We've seen them before. Better keep it safe.
But Twilight, I don't know if you heard me, but I said you need the Hunter ID. You need Hunter IDs to invite people across platforms. Hi, good morning. I'm starting to feel refreshing. Thank you, Toasty King. I really appreciate that. Valhart, Twilight just posted her Hunter ID in the chat for you. Welcome back, Toasty King. You're good. Marissa, good morning. I think I'm gonna make some coffee. Like I'm not ending the stream. Y'all talk to each other, but I think I'm gonna make some coffee. I need some coffee in me. Give me a. I'm gonna go make some coffee, y'all. 1 second. Everyone's morning better be good, god damn it. I'm gonna get me some coffee. I'm dying. I'm gonna pass out in this chair. I hope y'all can still hear me. Storm P, good morning. I'll be right back. We're getting coffee, y'all. Strong black coffee. You stay out of my room, you little shit. Well, gotta brew a fresh pot of coffee. Gotta brew a fresh pot of coffee. I'm brewing a fresh pot of coffee. 'Cause there ain't none left. Okay, there's half a cup of coffee left. That's depressing. I'll drink it. I don't give a shit. Half a cup. That's still enough to wake me up a little bit. Half a cup of coffee ought to do the trick. Oh. Coffee. I'm back. Got my coffee. Let me check. What's this? Coffee. Black cherry bourbon. Spirit infused coffee. Veilguard. You're a man after my own heart. Certified haterade. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed your stay. How you doing today, certified haterade? Get some sleep, Toasty
Welcome
King.
back. I hate that I can see the sun. Why is it so bright?
Make the sun go away. Tell it to fuck off. Toasty, it's good to see you, my boy. I mean, have a good day is what I meant to say. I don't know where my brain was at. I'm still waking up. Have a great day, Toasty. Yeah, make the sun go away, Zero. Wow. Please. Hell yeah, Storm P. Certified haterade. That's what I did, but the opposite. I started as a warrior, beat it. Now I'm playing as a rogue. Fucking loving it. Oh, guys, I wanted to talk. Here's a rant for y'all. I have a topic to rant about. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is me gonna give y'all some military knowledge. So, my roommate started kinda sorta seeing this guy. She don't think it's gonna work out, which is good. It's for the best. Um, I asked him, when did he get out? How long was he in? Things like that. Pretty standard questions, if you ask me. He had received, at least according to him, an other than honorable discharge. Hey, Knight, long time no see. He had received an other than honorable discharge with a code of R4. I think it was R4, yeah. Which, if you don't know what those mean, it means, obviously, he did not serve honorably, like he got in a lot of trouble. Not so much to get dishonorably discharged, but he got in so much trouble that he got an R4 code, which means you can't ever go back into the military. No one will take him. No branch, nowhere. He can't ever go back. Which is what the R4 code means. Now, the thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh, extremely red flag, Marissa. Extreme red flag. See, I grilled him on it. I was like, all right, you got to tell me, what did you do that was so bad that the fucking Marine Corps says you're not allowed back? Because I don't know if y'all know this fact, but the military does not want to ban people from rejoining. The Marine Corps calls people back all the time. They called me back at least twice already because I got out honorably. They'll take damn near anybody, Marissa. You know this. They are desperate. They will take damn near anybody. So to ban someone indefinitely from ever joining the military again, not just the Marine Corps, any branch, to me, that's an I said in my head, I was like, that's a big red flag. Like an extremely crimson red flag. So, I grilled him on it. I asked him, what did you do? What did you do that was so damn bad? Naya, certified haterade, welcome back. So, his answer, even bigger red flag. See, if there's one thing I've learned about people like this, right, who get kicked out of the military, not they finish their service, they get kicked out. They always have some kind of excuse for why they got kicked out, right? It's never their fault. It's always some kind of weird ass excuse, and it's never their fault. I've talked to a lot of people who've been kicked out of the military, and it's always the same story. Oh, the command was out to get me, type shit. All right, okay, sure. Sure. The command was out to get you specifically. Cool. Your entire command was out to fuck you over. You specifically. Over. Got it. He says he was accused of saying something racist to somebody that he didn't say. And I'm just like, bro, I guarantee whatever you said is not only did you say it, but you said even worse than you're letting on. I guarantee it. Not only did you say and do the things you were accused of doing, you're way worse than you're letting on. Like 1,000 times worse. Oh, absolutely, Marissa. He absolutely, whatever it is he said and did, it's worse than he's letting on, and he definitely did that shit. Because again, they would not kick you out and ban you indefinitely from ever being able to rejoin unless what you did was really fucking egregious. That's not how that works. They do not just ban. They don't just ban anybody from rejoining the military. That's what I want y'all to know. They don't just ban anybody. Good morning, nothing to nowhere. So my warning to all of y'all. It's going good, nothing to nowhere. So the moral of my story, y'all, is if should you meet any male or female, whether y'all, it doesn't matter. Should you meet anybody who is um dishonorably discharged or discharged other than honorably and banned from rejoining, people like that, if you meet people who fall in those categories, you don't have to be mean to them. But I will say this much. There's a reason why they were kicked out immediately. There's a reason why they were dishonorably discharged. They don't do these things lightly. You got to they take you to court to make the case against you. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's bad. Like, you have to do something really fucking bad to get dishonorably discharged, other than honorable discharge, and then the R4 code where you're banned from rejoining ever again. You have to do something really fucking bad. People who get administratively separated, that's fine. Usually because the military just wasn't for them. So they just admin sep them. Medically discharged, totally fine. They got hurt, couldn't stay in. Honorably discharged, like me, you at least did your service without getting in trouble. And I did get in trouble at least once. But it wasn't but that they proved was not my fault, but they had to give me a little 6105, a little administrative slap on the hand. The thing that I find concerning, though, about that guy and his story, and guys like him, every time I meet them, when you talk to them, it's like they just don't believe they did anything wrong. They can't fundamentally. It's not because I don't think he was trying to lie to me when I grilled him on it. But it's like but lying to himself. Absolutely, he truly believes he didn't do anything wrong. Landerill, good morning, my boy. That guy truly, Marissa, that guy truly believes he didn't do anything wrong. Silent Shadow, welcome back. He truly believes he didn't do anything to deserve getting kicked out. Ugh, and punished punished to the extent that he was. But they all are like that, Valhart. Every last one of those guys I met like that. They're extremely
I didn't do anything wrong. Less than wait. Who we talking about?
be right back. Hey, get away from him. Come here. What is wrong with you? Who are you? Hey, get out of here. Oh, Jesus. Sorry about that, y'all. There's this cat. Like, so my cat sometimes gets outside. And it's fine. He doesn't cause any problems. He's never been hurt. But there's this other cat that my cat fucking hates. He shows up every once in a blue moon. And my cat just stares him down and growls at him every time he sees him. Like it's on sight when they see each other. I always have to break him up. Anyways, yeah, Marissa. There's a lot of people in the military and law enforcement who think being, disgustingly racist is okay, actually. And the worst thing you can do is tell them that they're wrong for doing it. At least in my experience, when I've called up many people in the military and outside of it for their behavior, there's like
Oh, we talking about those kinds of people.
There's a weird lack of awareness with regards to their racism and or just all around horrible beliefs and actions. They're just not even aware that they're being awful, and in fact, they're more offended that you would dare call them out on it. So going back to that guy in particular, he got I don't believe him when he says he was utterly honorably discharged. I think he was full on dishonorably discharged. I fully believe that. I fully believe he was dishonorably discharged. But there's no way, but he doesn't think he did anything wrong. He was like, I was like, because the way he was wording, it was so vague. But I was like, so you were accused of racism? He was like, yeah. I was like, cool. I guarantee you actually were being incredibly racist. I'd bet my fucking life on it that you are and were being incredibly fucking racist. And you 100% deserve to have got kicked out of the military for it. Hmm. I meet those guys all the time in these military and veteran communities. Oh, simulated reality, most definitely. You don't get kicked out of the military for just being a little racist. My entire time in, people were making racist like nothing agreed. No one ever called me the N word. They were making racist jokes here and there, and it was about but everybody got, caught the wind of a dash of racism. So to get kicked out for it means he said something so fucking bad, said and did something so fucking bad, so egregiously fucking racist that no one, not even in the middle with the military sensibilities, could write that off.
That means it wasn't typical military racism, TBH.
Exactly, Lander. It wasn't. It wasn't just your typical fucking run-of-the-mill military racism. No, it was bad. It had to have been bad. Possibly simulated reality. No, Mercy, he's not still in. He's out. He's a veteran. He's just a dishonorably in his words, other than honorably discharged veteran. That's all he is. He's not still in. But there, and I'm just like, no. That guy said some shit, and you can't convince me otherwise. So that the moral of my story, y'all, is be. Oh, yeah, no, that's because they may be racist, but I guarantee they get away with it because one, no one's raised the alarm, and two, their racism is tame, like not so egregious that it could actually be, have them taken to
I
court
think it's
about
the
it. You
one
get what
thing
I
I'll
mean?
never understand is racism in the real world.
I don't get it either, Landerreal. Yeah, like I said, y'all should see my DMs. I mean, people call me the N word all the time, just for funsies. You know what I mean? I've never quite understood how people legitimately, viscerally fucking loathe me, and they don't even fucking know me. Taco, good morning. One dude in my DMs, he was like, "Style, well, you and your
We are
people
all
stop."
humans. The only good racism is elf versus dwarf. JK.
Yeah, those fucking knife ears. Fuck those guys. I'm just kidding. Elf racism isn't good. I'm sorry. Oh, no doubt, Valhar, no doubt. Ugh. But yeah, no. I never forget the guy, the DMs I got, motherfucker who was like, you and your people need to stop committing crimes. I'm like, bro, y'all people, what are you talking about? What do you mean my people? There's like the thing about racists. I said this yesterday. You have naturally pointed ears. Oh, Valhart, you know, you're one of the good ones, buddy. It's okay. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about those other knife ears. You're one of the good ones, buddy. You're one of the good ones. See how condescending and racist that was to say that? Like, oh, I'm still being racist, but it's like because you're one of the good ones. You're a human passing elf. It's okay. You're excluded from my racism. But I've dealt with shit like that too, unironically, my whole life. Where some definitely racist white people have referred to me as one of the good ones. And I'm just like, bro, don't call me that. Please don't call me that. That's not what you. That's not the compliment you think it is. Please don't call me
There's
that.
also a lot of satirical racism in the military versus true racism. Dude was probably true racist.
Oh, he definitely was truly, like, unambiguously racist, Atlanta Real. Again, they would not have kicked him out and banned him from rejoining if he was just being ironic. Miguel Angulo, good to see you again. Good morning. Oh, simulated reality, it's no joke, and I'm sorry you have to deal with that. Marissa, in hindsight, I wish I'd have said something like that back in the day. Now I would like to, if anyone ever puts me in that position, I will say exactly that. If they say to me if someone is dumb enough to call me one of the good ones again, I'll be sure to throw that back in their face. I'm like, you're not one of the good ones.
At Marissa nods, oh, must be something new to you to see them, a good one.
I'm like, how many? It always makes me want to ask, like, how many black people do you even know, dude? Honestly, be real. Oh yeah, Taco. I brought. I was. We were talking. I brought up a conversation about this. This again, not my first time dealing with these types of guys, but a recent guy who was other than honorably discharged from the military.
My
Also,
first
good
job
morning,
was a black
Taco.
owned and operated restaurant. Lol.
Zilla, good morning. That's good. Hey, I hope you had a good time there, Landerell. At the very least, hope they paid well. Yeah, Taco. DD case. Like, everyone, I swear to God, I have not met a single person who was dishonorably discharged or other than honorably discharged with an R4 code that just wasn't a piece of shit. I personally have. If they exist, cool, but I haven't met a motherfucker who didn't absolutely deserve that shit. I have not met a single motherfucker who didn't absolutely fucking deserve that shit. Send me a screenshot, Valhart. I'd love to see it. I bet it was, Lander. I bet it was. The customers were vile. Yeah, that tracks simulated reality. I don't miss working in fast food, just as a given. The customers for fast food restaurants, most of them were good, but the vile ones were fucking vile. Lander, they were like, leave that white boy alone. Don't y'all better not mess with my, that's our white boy. He one of us. Don't you fuck with him. Try him, you trying all of us. Try him, you going to war with all of us. That's how it went, Lander. It was unspoken rule. Me neither, Marissa. They could offer me 100K a year, which is my goal in life. And I would still say no. I never want to work in customer service ever again. Right on, Taco. Cheesy Viper, good morning. Oh yeah, you don't fuck with yeah, honestly. I'm not even gonna say black grandmas. Every grandma, just about every grandma I've met of any race will go to war for the youngins. Straight up. The grandmas, especially the grandmas that are still working, oh, them motherfuckers are menaces who will fucking rip anyone a new some. The sweetest old ladies will would murder a motherfucker if like if you meet one that's still in a working a job like she's not retired. They are the fiercest motherfuckers you ever gonna meet. They've been in this line of work too long. They should have retired 20 years ago. They have no patience for nothing. They were, Marissa. The lockdown changed a lot of people. And Cheesy Viper, how you doing today? No sense of decorum. Yeah, I cannot imagine working in customer service during the lockdown. Fuck that shit. Simulated reality, that's really sweet. It is getting worse, definitely. What you eating for breakfast, Cheesy Viper? Every work grandma I've ever met, like again, those old ladies that just who clearly should have retired 10 to 20 years ago, but can't for some reason or another because likely because Social Security doesn't pay out enough. Coffee and tobacco, baby. Yeah, they don't fuck around. They'll protect you, you protect them, they'll protect you. They too old for this shit. Waffle House, my favorite breakfast joint. What is that noise? Oh. Good morning, BBB. What? Why is your username just BBB? A bunch of numbers. 2K a month. Yeah, Social Security don't pay out nearly as much. It's a whole other issue, by the way. There's the reason why you see so many old people still working, because Social Security just doesn't pay out enough. Depending on where you live, it's not nearly enough to live off of. Yep. Every time motherfucker politicians come in and talk about they want to cut Social Security, I think it should be legal to fight that politician to the death. Like, I think all old people should be legally allowed to beat that politician to death. Every single time a politician of any kind, any comes out talking about they want to cut Social Security, every old person who has yet to retire and the ones who've lived on Social Security who have retired should be legally allowed to then fight that politician. Period. Brandon Milstead, good morning. Thank you for liking the live. Ghost Talker, good to see you too. Oh, they should simulate reality. I swear to God, nothing breaks my heart more than seeing these old people who can't retire. They're basically going to die at work. Simulated reality. It breaks my heart. They can't retire, so they're just going to die at work. There are the rare occasions of old people I've met who work simply because they're bored. Don't get me wrong, I've met those types. The older people, when I would ask them like, "Why are you still here? Like, can't you retire?" He said, "I'm already retired. I'm just bored, dog. I have literally nothing to do at home. Kids are all grown up and gone. You know, got my degrees. I have nothing else to do." Oh, absolutely, Landariel. Just to get a taste of it. But the old people I've described who work out of boredom, not out of necessity, are the rarity. Oh yeah, Taco. Yeah, no, Taco. Those people, those types, they exist. People like your dad. People like your dad are absolutely fucking what's the word? Just bored. Just flat out fucking bored. And Marissa Landarell, everyone who says that Cheesy Viper, welcome back. Everyone who says that, politicians should live off minimum wage and whatnot. I used to think the same thing until I looked up how much, politicians actually how much, like, for example, state senators make. The wages of states, like, just as an example, not federal, state and local and city employees make is actually so abysmally low that it there's a reason why so many politicians sell out to the first fucking lobbyist who rolls up on them saying, "Hey, we'll donate millions to your PAC if you scratch our back when the time comes," type shit. They get paid really low, especially considering the cost of living near the capital. They don't get paid as much as we think they do. As much, like, but the reason why so many politicians walk away rich is because they sold out while they were in, and now they start off worth like 50,000 a year, the ending net worth in the millions. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happens is that they start off paid really low, then they sell out, and they get sweetheart deals and a guaranteed job at a fancy fucking company, whatever this, that, and the third, and they leave as millionaires. That's what happens. In all honesty, it would be ideal if two things happen. One, politicians were paid more, and two, we actually enforced our anti-corruption laws, which, just to be clear, we have laws in the books against, like, conflicts of interest, selling out, corruption, that type of shit. We have laws in the books. We just don't enforce them. No one enforces them because we're all doing it. So if I got to enforce it against this guy, then you got to force it against me, and we're not going to do that. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And it sucks. The simulated reality, it would blow everyone's minds if everyone knew just how many laws there are that aren't being enforced. It's because what people don't understand about government and society at writ large is that everything we've gone through today has already been gone through in the past, and we people have already made laws about that thing. Yeah, we're behind on dealing with the internet, but by and large, the laws on the books, there's just so fucking many that you'd be surprised. Like, there are already laws against the very things we all claim to be against. Why aren't they doing this? Well, there's already a law against it. They're just not enforcing it, dog. They're just choosing not to enforce the existing statutes and laws. Cheesy Viper is literally that. A lot of people think the government is just this fucking amalgamous thing, right? Like just this thing filled with people, these unaccountable, almost ethereal people that just appear out of the fucking ether. But that's not how that works. It's us, the public. We live in a democracy who decide who gets in our government. And unfortunately, we often choose wrong. You got the job, Taco? Let's go. Congratulations, big dog. You start Friday. Let's go. Cruising Vibes. Good morning. Valhar, let me check the pictures you sent. Hey, everybody. Taco got the job he was after. And damn, you really do look like Sauron. Jesus. Brandon Milstead, no, I do not. I have put that game down. I have put that game in retirement. You also look like a Final Fantasy character. Not just Sauron, but you look like you were ripped straight out of Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts. Silent Shadow, you are correct. They break them because they know no one's going to enforce them. It's kind of it's mutually assured destruction within our government that politicians all pretty much agree to. We're all breaking the Hatch Act. So if you try to enforce the Hatch Act on me, I'm going to enforce the Hatch Act on you. We're both going down, motherfucker, type shit. I reckon, Cheesy Viper, I reckon there's a lot of fucking things y'all don't enforce that you legally could. And Brandon Milstead, Night Rain isn't DLC if I recall. Isn't Night Rain just a whole new game? Yeah, Valhar, you like fucking Terra, dog. I love it. You change the colors around, you'd look almost completely identical to Terra. Kingdom Hearts ass motherfucker. Noodle, good morning. Yeah, no, that's what it boils down to. If people if people understood how laws and government works and the motivations of the politicians that they vote for, or the politicians in power, I think we'd be better off if people just really understood that, like, it's not that we don't have laws in the books against corruption. I will never forget the guy I talked to. I was working I was a poll worker at a polling station during an election, during the 2020 election. Yeah, I was a poll worker, right? And I met this. He was a diehard Trump supporter. I don't give a shit. This is what really matters about what he said to me. We were talking about politics. And he says, the way to deal with corruption is term limits. If we limit the amount of time they can be in government, then they'll be less corrupt, or there'll be no corruption. And I'm just like, I had to tell him, I'm like, how do you describe corrupt? What do you think corruption is? Because people can be a sellout from day one, even if they only have 30 days in office. They could be a complete fucking sellout from day one. They can have already sold out before they got in, which is often the case. Like, what do you mean term limits would solve corruption? Do you even know what corruption is? Mom, good morning. Can you even describe it to me? Like, what do you mean term limits would solve it? Oh yeah, we re-elect people. Yeah, but that's different. That is still it is still just a two-term, but we can just keep re-electing them over and over and over and over again. But that's not the problem. The problem is conflicts of interest. Yeah, term limits already exist in government, Cheesy Viper, except for in the Supreme Court for some fucking reason. But conflicts of interest is the problem. I don't know if y'all know, for those of you who don't know what a conflict of interest is, or conflicting interests are, it basically boils down to, say you're a judge, and your job is obviously to rule on different cases that come in front of you. Now, one case comes in front of you, and between a business and someone who an aggrieved worker or someone who's hurt by that business. But here's the kicker: you have stocks in that business. You have a vested interest in that business's success and or failure. So guess whose side you're going to take in the ruling between the business and the aggrieved worker and or hurt citizen? You're going to side with the business because you have a conflict of interest. You have conflicting interests. That's what a conflict of interest is. And by the way, I'm not making that up, by the way. That's a thing that happens all the time. We always talk about how politicians are corrupt. Don't even get me started on how corrupt the judicial system is. How many judges have vested interests in the businesses they make rulings on. It's fucking insane. There's a lot of judges who are absolutely just as, if not even more corrupt than your average politician. We just don't think about it like that. Everyone always thinks judges are just these nonpartisan entities. No, they're not. They're not. Lots of them are just as corrupt, if not more so, than politicians. Brokeback Mountain Man, good morning. People just don't, we just don't think about judges in the same way we think about politicians. Because judges aren't on TV running for election and shit. Judges aren't all over the fucking judges aren't the ones making headlines and shit. We don't think about judges in the same way we think about politicians. And we should. Because judges can suck, just as much, if not more, than politicians. You're supposed to recuse yourself from cases that they do run locally. Yeah, Taco. You're supposed to recuse yourself from cases that you would be, that you have conflicts of interest regarding. Like, if you have a vested interest in the business, then you, as the judge, can't rule on that. You can't. You shouldn't make a ruling on whatever happens to that business. You should. You shouldn't. You as a judge be like, I have vested interests. I have stocks in that business, so I have to stay out of this case. But they don't do that. No one enforces them. No one forces them to do it, so they just don't. That's why you end up with so many cases of judges just siding with with big businesses, because they're in the pocket. They are just as in the pocket of big businesses as a politician would be. They're just as much in the pockets of big businesses as politicians. I really got to stress that. Do not sleep on, like, your local elections with regards to who your judges are. Oh my fucking God. Do not sleep on that shit. Taco, what? In all honesty, Taco, I can barely fault anybody for selling out, because money does talk. And boy, howdy, do these big businesses got money to throw around. And thank you, Cheesy Viper, by the way. Money does talk, Taco. Oh yeah, some horrible judges out there, Cheesy Viper. Horrible judges. Completely corrupt, sellout stacks of shit. I swear to you, everything people say they hate about politicians exists in our judicial system. Exists wholeheartedly in our judicial system. Clitty T, good morning, my boy. Good to see you, boss. Good to see you, boss man. Oh, you'll get plenty of stories like that, Cheesy Viper. Cleety T, how you doing, big dog? Please do. I do apologize for my ranty bullshit. Couldn't help but get on some topics and talk about that shit. Y'all know me. I love a good conversation.
I keep the crows well stocked. You're welcome to it.
I'm sure you have, Cheesy Viper. I'm sure you have. Those stories are a dime a dozen.
Come back soon.
You ever talk to Jakob?
I try to talk to him.
But yeah. So I hope we've all enjoyed my rant this morning. I'm going to shut the fuck up for a minute. Recuperate my brain. Eli, good morning. This is Dragon Age the Veilguard.
I can't
Veilguard.
believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
It did. Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats. Anyway, you and Rook had me worried, but it ended happy.
And when you don't read the sequels, those endings stick.
There's a sequel? Have you read it?
No, but trust me. Tragedy sells in Marathas. More story? Better chance things go sideways.
How you doing today, Eli? Cleety T.
Venatori!
Score those crystals. Get back to the action.
Finale is yours.
Took them down clean.
Easy come back to this guy when I'm a higher level. I'm a rogue. I'm squishy. Jesus loves you. Good morning. Oh, man. Yeah, that guy was too tanky. Oh, give me a second. Oh, I'm tired. Alright. What to do? I'm just reading something real quick. And I'll get back to the action. Alright. No more distractions. Back to the game. Or taking a nap. I think I might go to sleep. I like sleep. Right about now. Alright, yeah, okay. No more distractions. I have two choices, because that coffee didn't do shit. I can keep playing, or go back to sleep for a little bit. I have to go on base today to go pick up a bunch of equipment, so I'm not looking forward to that, but it must be done. Das Vidania, it must be done. Yes, that's a good idea, Bob John. I'll get some more rest. Wake up, go get that equipment, come back, and then go ship that equipment. I'll be good after the equipment's. I'll feel a lot better once the equipment's said and done. Like that. That's the big thing looming over my head right now. So I'll see you all later, peoples. Bye.